Hey guys, welcome back. We're in the same day and we're batch filming. This is the third thing that I wanted to share with you guys. This cover I was not expecting, but I got it for Christmas. My husband does listen to me. So, if you remember sometimes back in, I want to say October, early November, I did a flip of a pocket rings and I mentioned that I wanted the Filofax Norfolk personal planner. I had no intentions of what I would do with it. I did not know what I was going to do with it, but I just wanted it to have it in my collection. Well, $210 at the time seemed pretty steep for me, and so I just told my husband, don't worry about it because it's very expensive. I wanted it for Christmas, but again, there were other things that I wanted too. I remember seeing these binders, and this is the Tanya Plans binder, and you can find Tanya Plans on YouTube. She's like an OG planner girl, but she came out with binders, and I remember seeing this binder almost a year ago on Buy Sell Plans page on her YouTube page, and she had the classic and then she had the compact in black, I want to believe. And I remember how beautiful those binders looked. And I remembered that, and I told my husband, look, the Filofax ones are $210. This is another one that I would like. It's not Filofax, but it is a very nice binder and I would like this. So I didn't think that he would get it, and he got it. And I was totally not expecting it because I told him that months ago. But anyway, I'm here now. I'm here now. So this is the compact. It is a Franklin Covey size compact binder that I actually have personal inserts, and it is a twist lock closure. And basically how I have this set up is as a reference or an extension to my everyday planner. But you guys know how I feel about rings. I have not been in rings consistently. It has not really worked for me. So I'm thinking maybe if I just have this as an extension, it will work out a lot better. Yeah. So here we are. Um, I made a couple of things. I got a lot of this stuff off of Amazon. I went a very cheap route with this because, for starters, I know that I don't consistently stay in rings, and I didn't want to invest in dated inserts really and not have them work for me. So I went with a much cheaper option, which is the same inserts that I had in the pocket Moterm that I shared back in the end of October, beginning November. And so, and then I just purchased a couple little like inexpensive things like dividers and stuff like that. And then printed or purchased whatever I needed to. And then I hit up so much crafting for some stuff that I just really didn't want to scour Etsy for and then print and punch myself. So I made this little dashboard on photo paper. It's a little dashboard, a little collage dashboard of like peonies, flowers, roses, things like that. And then I printed on photo paper. I keep talking about my printer, my little picture printer that I got for Christmas, which I will share. I keep talking about it. I don't want to reveal too much of it, but I did get a photo printer for Christmas, and I want to share it in like a favorites video that I got. So I'm going to share that later. But then when we bypass all of that, I have like some sticky notes stuck here, and then I don't know why I have this. This is from so much no, this is from My Summer's Touch. When she had a shop, I don't I didn't I don't know what I'm doing with this insert. It's just here. I like this insert, but I think it's very busy. I used this like almost a year or two ago when I was pregnant, and it worked out during that time, but I don't have a whole lot like that going on anymore. So, I have some ideas, but I'm still working that out. It goes straight into the monthly, and basically I just have 13 months of these undated monthlies in here just in case I actually stay in this. I just chose 13 instead of 12 so that at least I could forward plan for January, if that makes sense. But basically it's like a no fuss kind of a place. There's no decorations, it's just basically the information, and that's basically how I want it. I'm not wasting my stickers on this. We're not doing that. I just need it to be a place of function if it's going to be an extension to the stuff that I already have. So um my husband bought it, and I just really wanted to use this binder because he bought it, and it's kind of special because he listens and because this was something that I wanted. This does come with accessories. Maybe I'll do a full walkthrough of accessories and things like that. Like, it comes with a page lifter, a fly leaf, and a little chain to actually wrap around, so this looks like a purse. But I've put that stuff away, and we're just talking about the contents today. So like I said, the monthlies in here, and then these are what the blank monthlies look like. And I got all of these inserts from Amazon. They're just some undated little monthlies or planning pages that I got from Amazon. I printed this out. This is supposed to be a personal size, but my printer didn't print it right. But it's just like some little dashboard that just says choose your coffee, and I printed it on like cardstock paper. And then this is the weekly section, and I just have some Filofax pink paper here for just basic notes. And then the regular weekly, it's similar to like the Filofax weekly, but it's undated, and it's just like you write like you can write like your game plan or like any weekly notes here. And then Monday, it's a Monday start through Sunday. I like this layout. It reminds me so much of the Filofax inserts, which I was actually looking for but could not find because they were sold out everywhere, even including their website. And the plotter, I couldn't get the plotter ones, but I got the plotter inserts for journaling. Um, yeah, I think the plotter ones are back in stock. They might not even be back in stock. The last time that I saw them in stock, I hesitated to get them, and they're probably not even there anymore. But anyway, nonetheless, um, yeah, the weekly reminds me so much of the Filofax. That's why I love it. The only downside to this is they give you 45 weeks instead of 52. So you have to buy 2 packs in order to get the full year. So I still have to purchase like one more pack just to get the full year of weeklies. But again, it's undated, so I'm just kind of playing it by hand, like what do I need and what do I don't need. So all of the weeklies are in here, and then this is a schedule section. And then basically for the so much crafting stuff, I have these daily trackers in here. And basically what I want to do, which I haven't set up yet, but basically what I want to do is I want to keep track of my medications, my vitamins and stuff. I'm just going to write vitamins, and then the activities that I do with my son. So he's got stuff for Christmas to try to help him with his development and to try to get him moving a little bit more in his speech and like motor skills and things like that, because there was some questions about him being autistic. So I'm just going to sit down. We're going to have like preschool sessions, and I'm just going to sit down with him, and we're going to work on different things every day, like shapes and motor skills and basic words. We're just going to work on some things like every day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write those kinds of activities and then check them off as we do those activities throughout the week or the month, basically. So that's in here. And then, oh, I just have 4 months worth. And then I just have those same dailies, those blank daily pages that I had in my pocket rings. There's only 45 sheets, so there's like 3 months worth. So I still need more of these if I choose to do that. But like I said, I haven't really been into daily planning, but it's there in case I ever need it. Um, And then I have the favorites ones in here. And because I got my little photo printer now, all the movies, the date night stuff that me and my husband do, what I can do now is print out the pictures of the movies and then tape them here and then write like the little stuff about it. So that's the fun part. And then, like, if I ever want to go back and reference that movie, I can come back in here and it'll be there for me to see. And then the next section is finance. And this section is big for me because this is where I'm working at the most. So I got these yearly trackers, and I saw in someone's YouTube video, and I cannot remember to give this person credit, but I saw in someone's YouTube video that they were using a tracker to basically track their parents' bills. She was paying, I guess, like the family was paying their mother's bills. So I pay some of my mom's stuff, and we also have a plethora of our own bills. And so a lot of that we can never remember if it comes out the first half or the second half. So what I've been doing is I wrote down all of the things that I know that comes out. So these are home bills. I have like maybe one or two more to add in here, like bill wise. And then basically um when they come out, and then I needed two sheets because we had so many bills that this one sheet was not going to be enough, and I still have stuff to add, so I'm not done with this. But as the bills come out for that month, so it goes January to December, I'm just checking it off. So that way I know everything was paid for the month of January. And there's no confusion about did this come out or did that come out. Especially like our internet, which is finicky because there was a time where they said that we were on auto pay and then they never pulled the money out, and then there was a whole thing. So I'm making sure that the bills are coming out. So I'm going to keep track of that. And then I purchased a lot last year from Amazon and just regular online shops, and I'm trying to narrow it down to like not as often as before. So I'm trying to keep track of like online purchases. And so basically I'm just gonna write like the store, the item, and how much, like basically I'm going to write the item and the number that it was, and then whether or not I got it, um or if it was sent or received or sent. And I only have a couple of them in here with the intentions of not filling up this whole entire thing. So let's see. And then I have these check balance, whatever you call these. I have these in here, which just has date, contents, cash or card, the income and outlay. And this just basically is going to be a copy of all of the things that come out of our accounts. And then in the very back of that, I have just blank paper for like scratch stuff. So like if I'm trying to figure out how much something costs or work out a bill or something, or money or finances, I like to use blank paper to do so. The next section is labeled to do, and I just have some basic to do sheets here. The next section is called projects, and I printed out project sheets, and then I have Cornell Note sheets. So this project planner sheet is from Wonderful Planning. It's from her blog. I downloaded these last year. They're free on her blog, and I downloaded them and just printed them out and punched them. I only have a couple of sheets in here for it because there are some projects that I want to work on. But basically, there's a project index, and then it goes straight into like your project plan. So you have your goal, the start and end dates, whether or not you complete it, if you have a budget, what the actual budget is, any notes, items you might need, and then you can break down your projects here. So you can break down the first through the fifth milestone, and then your thoughts. So there are some things that I will tweak about this, but basically I just have this in here for general products, mainly social media products, or products, projects that I want to work on. So like social media stuff, trying to get better at my content. And then like I said, I have the Cornell Notes to help me break down projects. and things that I want to reference. So like if I'm sharing something with you guys, like product wise, I'm not sponsored or anything, but like if I'm sharing something that I'm passionate about and there's some key points that I want to hit that I think might be useful to someone, I want to be able to jot down those topics and stuff here along with the project. And then I just have some basic Filofax note paper for notes. And then I have a miscellaneous section, but I didn't have a different tab for it, so it's just called Miscellaneous. This is from So Much Crafting, and it's basically just a monthly overview. And then I have the monthly on one page. And basically, I have the whole year, but basically what I'm doing with this section is like, if there are appointments or anything that I don't really need up in the front, or I don't really know how to explain it, but if there's something that I need to put in like future wise, calendar wise, it could be like my son has upcoming immunizations or something like that, I can jot it down in his calendar. And then like I only have till March in here right now, but then I could also come in here where these doctor visit sheets are, and then I can write like what the visit is and the date that they went, or the date that whoever was sick or was getting a checkup went. And then that way I can keep track of it via here. And then as y'all can just see, my son like just vanished. I have that in there basically as like, just because these are nobody's really going to the doctor that much, and my son is the only one right now who's been going to get his immunizations and stuff. So it's just labeled miscellaneous. And then I have a meal planning section. Basically, I just have the Filofax meal planning pages, which I need to get more of. I used these religiously when I was pregnant. Basically, it's just a Monday through Sunday, and then you just write out your breakfast, lunch, and dinners for the week. And then on the back of that, you have like, you can make a grocery list, and then you can make any notes, like if there's some like substitutes for something that you got or needed, you can make that kind of list. I used to use them a lot when I was pregnant and gestational diabetic, because I had to keep track of a lot of stuff. And then I just have some daily food journal inserts from So Much Crafting. These are hit or miss for me. They worked a little bit when I was pregnant. I was using them more like weekly because the things that I ate didn't really change. But if I need these, they're in there. They're undated. Then I have a list section, which just has a different kind of to-do paper. And then that's it. What are these? Tabs, some Avery tabs from Plum Paper, some flags, and then a Hobonichi supplemental notepad in the back for like reference stuff. But this is the extension binder. This is where everything else that is not in my Hobonichi and also my Habino, it goes in here. And these rings are 30 millimeters, but she does have rings that are a lot bigger, like 38 millimeters. And to me, honestly, these 30s is a bit much because, baby, you can barely close. Like, you can barely get this thing closed with the turn lock. But yeah, that's where we are with that. So I think I'm going to stop there for today because I've been filming a lot. But I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to try to do some more updates very soon for you guys. But that's what I got for you. Hopefully you found some inspiration from it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Say hi in the comments. Happy New Year, guys. I forgot to mention that. Happy New Year. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Tonight, I opened up my eyes. Tonight, I'm wide awake and